With the upcoming The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there is more than likely a chance that they will touch upon Steve Rogers' journey in the MCU and what happens with the character after Avengers Endgame. But whether we'll ever get to see that on film is another question. Now the actor that played the Red Skull in Infinity War and Endgame has some ideas about the two meeting each other on film. I think by now, when it comes to the MCU, never say never is the type of thing we can go by. I mean, at one point, everybody was telling us here when we were saying, hey, Spider-Man's going to end up in the MCU. Disney's going to buy Fox, because you just look at it, people are saying it's never going to happen. Again, never say never. But let's be honest, the chances of seeing the Red Skull and Captain America Steve Rogers interact with one another are rather slim. Unless there's some footage out there that they could splice in that was, taken from other cuts of the film or something of the sorts, we'll probably never see it. Now, who knows what they have in store for the upcoming Falcon and Winter Soldier, whether the role of Red Skull will continue to be played by somebody else or the original actor, we really don't know. But recently, during a live virtual appearance on AwesomeCon Online, the Red Skull actor, not Hugo Weaving, the actor that played him in Infinity War and Endgame, Ross, he talked about his ideas and, the time travel, the motivations of the Red Skull and all that, getting into the head of the character. And he pretty much says that if there's another film, his pitch is to see Cap returning the stones and inevitably run into his version of the Red Skull. And that the two, could have that conclusion to their story, which never got to finish playing out since World War II. And he also goes on and talks about the fact that he believes Cap probably still holds some, bad blood and a grudge towards the Red Skull, but in his eyes, he believes that Red Skull, since he was cursed, with infinite knowledge and everything, he doesn't care about revenge anymore, that he's essentially become a changed man, and he wants to see how would Captain America accept this, and what would Red Skull's reaction be. And honestly, that's the one thing I want. I've talked about it here. I love the Red Skull character. He goes hand in hand with my favorite superhero, quote-unquote superhero, actual superhero, Captain America. So the fact we never got that would be interesting to see how both men have aged, and what has this done to Red Skull. Like, what if they suddenly were to make this, and we see that the Red Skull has, with all his knowledge, turned to the good side. Like, he's like, oh no, I see what I did wrong. Steve, let's team up and take down this evil over here. Like, that would be a pretty cool redemption arc. Now, am I saying Red Skull should be redeemed for all his evil doings? No, don't say it. That's what I said. But, there's something there that would be worth exploring, I think. And it's interesting to see that maybe he's saying, hey, fingers crossed, this could happen. So, let's hope.